Shaka Zulu was a really powerful king, known for his incredible leadership and military prowess. His name still resonates through history as a symbol of strength and strategic brilliance. He ruled the Zulu kingdom from 1816 to 1828, a period marked by significant expansion and consolidation of power. Under his reign, the Zulu kingdom grew from a small tribe to a formidable empire. He was a brilliant warrior and completely changed how wars were fought back then. Shaka introduced innovative tactics and strategies that revolutionized traditional African warfare. Thanks to Shaka, the Zulu kingdom became super strong. His leadership and vision transformed the Zulu people into a powerful and united force. He's remembered as one of the most important leaders in African history. His legacy is celebrated not just in Africa, but around the world. Shaka's ideas about war were really clever. He developed new formations and tactics that gave his warriors a significant advantage over their enemies. He came up with new weapons and battle plans. These innovations included the Ikulwa, a short stabbing spear which became a symbol of Zulu military might. His soldiers were incredibly strong and really well trained. Shaka's rigorous training programs ensured that his warriors were always prepared for battle. His enemies were terrified of him. The mere mention of Shaka's name struck fear into the hearts of those who opposed him. Shaka's life was full of challenges, but he overcame them all to become a legend. His resilience and determination are key aspects of his enduring legacy. People still tell his story today, remembering his strength and intelligence. His tale is passed down through generations, inspiring countless individuals. Shaka Zulu is a true symbol of Zulu power and pride. His achievements continue to be a source of inspiration and pride for the Zulu people. He helped build a kingdom that we still remember today. The Zulu kingdom's rich history and cultural heritage owe much to Shaka's visionary leadership. Shaka's early life was really hard. He was born around 1787. His father, Senzanga Kona, was the chief of the Zulus. His mother, Nandi, wasn't one of the chief's wives. This meant Shaka wasn't seen as a proper heir, and people treated him badly. Life wasn't easy for him at all. He was often bullied, and people constantly reminded him he was different. But Shaka learned to be strong. He had to fight just to survive. These tough times made him really tough, and he became a skilled warrior. Shaka learned to depend on himself, and he never forgot the hardships he faced. This shaped him into the leader he would become. He was determined to become powerful. Shaka was a brilliant military leader. He totally changed how the Zulus fought wars. One of his most important inventions was the Ikulwa. The Ikulwa was a short spear, perfect for stabbing in close combat. Before the Ikulwa, the Zulus used the assegai, a longer spear that was thrown from far away. Shaka realized that fighting up close was much better. He trained his warriors to use the Ikulwa with deadly skill. Shaka also changed how his army was organized. He created a new formation called the bullhorn formation. This formation had a strong center called the chest. On the sides were two horns that would surround the enemy, and at the back were the loins, who would act as backup. Shaka used his powerful army to make the Zulu kingdom much bigger. His military strategies were revolutionary and transformed the way battles were fought in the region. He conquered lots of nearby tribes, expanding his territory significantly. His conquests were swift and decisive, leaving little room for resistance. Some tribes joined him because they saw how strong he was and knew he would win. They preferred to be on the winning side rather than face destruction. Other tribes resisted, but Shaka defeated them in battle. His warriors were well trained and highly disciplined, making them a formidable force. Shaka was also a skilled diplomat. He understood the importance of alliances and used diplomacy to strengthen his position. He knew how to make alliances, often negotiating terms that were favorable to both parties. This helped him secure loyalty and support from various tribes. He would give defeated tribes a choice: join him or be destroyed. This ultimatum was effective in bringing many tribes under his control. Many chose to join him, which made the Zulu kingdom even stronger. The ranks of his army swelled, making it an even more powerful force. One of Shaka's biggest rivals was the Ndwandwe clan, led by Zwide. This rivalry was intense and led to several significant battles. The two armies fought at the Battle of Gokli Hill. This battle was crucial in determining the future of the region. This was a really important battle. The outcome would shape the power dynamics in the area for years to come. Shaka's army was smaller, but his tactics were much better. He used innovative strategies to outmaneuver and defeat his enemies. The Zulus won a massive victory, and the Ndwandwe were scattered. This victory solidified Shaka's power and marked a turning point in his campaign to build an empire. Shaka's conquests had a huge impact on southern Africa, reshaping the region in ways that are still felt today. His wars caused massive disruption, leading to widespread chaos and the displacement of countless communities. This period is called the Mfecane, which means the crushing or the scattering. It was a time marked by intense conflict and strategic maneuvers. Tribes had to run away from their homes and move to new areas, often traveling great distances to find safety and stability. The Mfecane was a time of enormous change, reshaping the social and political landscape of southern Africa. It led to the creation of new states and alliances as tribes sought to adapt to the new realities imposed by the conflicts. However, it also caused a lot of suffering. Many communities were devastated by the violence and upheaval. Many people died from war, hunger, and disease, as the region struggled to cope with the widespread disruption. Shaka's role in the Mfecane is complicated. He was a brilliant military strategist and a unifier of the Zulu people. He was a great leader who united the Zulu people, but his wars had a terrible impact on the region, causing widespread suffering and displacement. The Mfecane changed the political map of southern Africa forever, leading to the rise of new powers and the fall of old ones. It was a time of great turmoil, but it also led to new beginnings as communities rebuilt and adapted to the new order. We can still see the effects of the Mfecane today in the cultural and political landscapes of southern Africa. Shaka Zulu's reign ended sadly. He was assassinated in 1828. His brothers Dingane and Mulangana killed him. Even though he ruled for a short time, Shaka left a huge mark on the world. He transformed the Zulu kingdom into a powerful empire. Shaka is remembered for his military genius. His inventions, like the Ikalwa and the bullhorn formation, were copied by other tribes. He's also remembered for being ruthless. He could be a cruel and unforgiving leader. Shaka Zulu is definitely a controversial figure, but his impact on southern Africa is undeniable. He's a symbol of Zulu power and pride. His story still fascinates people all over the world. Subscribe Emgotvhistory for more stories.